I mean, this movie is really bad. Okay, next movie. And our next movie is A Stranger Among Us, starring Melanie Griffith as a wild-card New York detective who's assigned to investigate the disappearance of a diamond dealer who's a member of a closely knit community of Hasidic Jews. At her first meeting with the head rabbi and the parents of the missing man, Griffith realizes she's in a world very different from the one she usually occupies.
Is anything missing? Money? Jewelry?
Diamonds are missing, yes.
How much are we talking here?
Wholesale, about $720,000.
Well, look, I hate to say this, but I mean, if we're talking diamonds, we could be looking at a felony here. I mean, maybe your son ripped you off. I've seen it 100 times.
In your world, perhaps, not in ours.
Griffith soon finds herself strongly attracted to the handsome adopted son of the rabbi. This character, played by Eric Thal, is already engaged to the daughter of an eminent French rabbi and tries to explain to this hard-boiled woman that he plays by different rules.
Ariel, you can have sex without being married.
You can, we can't.
A rule.
Yeah, a big rule.
Well, that's too bad.
Excuse me?
Well, you're missing a couple of life's greater moments.
Why are you so angry?
I am not angry.
If your lips, they get very tight when you're angry.
I
I've
am
noticed
not
that.
angry.
Your voice gets very strident.
Maybe
The movie gets as much mileage as it can out of this romance, but it's clear from the start that nothing is going to happen. And if the love affair is a no-go, the movie's criminal investigation is utterly laughable. How does she find the missing man? By noticing something so obvious that everyone in the room should have seen it instantly.
Nobody just vanishes. Especially if they're hauling a girl's best friend. And again, maybe he never even left the building.
Stranger Among Us is a formula picture, and anyone who goes to the movies very much will recognize the formula. This is a retread version of Witness with a female cop instead of a guy and Hasidic Jews instead of the Amish. In fact, Variety's review was headlined, Witness. In this formula, there is always the allure of a prohibited love affair and the suspense of a murder that might be an inside job, but the movie makes two fatal mistakes in recycling this material. It has a love affair that nobody cares about. We don't think it should be a love affair, and it has a criminal investigation so bubble-brained and dim-witted the audience actually laughs at the revelation of the clues.
Well, the only challenge I'm going to make to you, and I think maybe the fact that you mentioned the actor's name, Eric Thal, indicates that I thought that was a very good performance. He doesn't have a whole lot to work with here because he's going to be portrayed as so holy, but at the same time, there is real affection, I think, for his heritage, and also for her. He's open. He's enough of an open-minded guy that he's interested in her.
Yeah, but you know, Gene, you could make a movie about two people in this situation. What they're doing, though, is they're hedging their bets by plugging it into genres. I mean, it doesn't have to be a crime movie at all. It could be about a man and a woman who are kind of attracted to each other, but religion comes between them. A serious film.
I understand. The crime element in this movie is absolutely laughable.
Absurd.
I'm just saying that there's one little, I think last week or so, a couple of weeks ago, you mentioned one good performance in a bad movie.
Yeah.
This is one good performance. First one by Eric Thal.
Okay, coming up next.